Guten Tooth Black Fandigo Gelfa, Orisidan Gelfa Badinogan Gelfa. He abfahre Gurisa Tooth in der Andebat. Wenn Bundas, Toothdadan Gelfa, Orisidan Gelfa. She affirmed to, she endured it out, and really good. And she began Goruvia, when now for the Tufta, Warrior, Guten Tooth Black Fandigo Gelfa, Orisidan Gelfa Badinogan Gelfa. He abfahre Gurisa Tooth in der Andebat, wenn Bundas, Dora. Guten Tooth Black Fandigo Gelfa, Orisidan Gelfa Badinogan Gelfa. Colo Tooth Divan Rebut, Ufta Gel Chief, Bundastar Shelfa, Ufta Gel Chief. He abfahre Gurisa Tooth in der Andebat. Dora. Guten Tooth Black Fandigo Gelfa, Orisidan Gelfa Badinogan Gelfa. Colo Tooth Divan Rebut, Ufta Gel Chief, Ufta Gel Chief. Bundastar Shelfa, Papuelta, Wer Bundas, Linda Tufta. Colo Tooth Divan Rebut, Dikel Tirimos, Tenfusi Borobang. Colo Tooth Divan Rebut, Papuelta, Dora. Elmo Tunfusi Nipirongan, Dikelfa. Dora. Guten Tooth Black Fandigo Gelfa, Orisidan Gelfa Badinogan Gelfa. Colo Tooth Divan Rebut, Ufta Gel Chief, Ufta Gel Chief. Bundastar Shelfa, Papuelta, Wer Bundas, Linda Tufta. Colo Tooth Divan Rebut, Dikel Tirimos, Tenfusi Borobang. She affirmed to, she endured it out, and really good, and
Kuyami Juskuna Chitanai, Ina Kun Mama Rulira Rachikun, Slimo Padona, Rundi Hodonga Chihonkabi, Jawana Bota Ayuata Honga Chakanki Dora, Kachikuita Hodonga, Topada Bungwalia Gando Donado Chut, Musha Papampa, Bolawana Chitne, Bamuli Slemo, Podawanga, Kunbes Mulira Rabes, Chiska du Suki Kumba, Nabona Naikachu, Agtuinkotu, Topada Bungwalia Gando Nago Chuchut, Kabachi Kuita Hodonga, Yalamo Inkatun, Jiloba Mulirani Bobo, Wango Kumbes Gang, Bamamarulira. Kuyami Juskuna Chitanai, Ina Kun Mamarulira Rachikun, Slimo Padona, Rundi Hodonga Chihonka. Uba Batu Konchi, Tom Nongbong Shang Yung Yang, Tom Patok Smaktelia.
Guten Tooth Black Fandigo Gelfa, Orisidan Gelfa Badinogan Gelfa. He abfahre Gurisa Tooth in der Antora. Guten Tooth Black Fandigo Gelfa, Orisidan Gelfa Badinogan Gelfa. Colo Tooth Divan Rebut, Ufta Gel Chief, Wer Bundas, Ustakel Chief, Bundasta Shelfa, Ustakel Chief, Bundasta Shelfa, Papuelta, Wer Bundas, Linda Kruf.
La boda ni winki smak toma. Wana kun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tuk ninja mulira rabes. Uba batu konchi. Tong nong bong shang yung yang. Tong patok smak delia.
She offered to, she endured it out, and Rashi good, and she behind Gorubia, when now for the Tufta, Toya, Tufta dan Gelfa, Hoisi dan Gelfa, Tudin Tufta Fandigo Gelfa, Hoisi dan Gelfa, Vadino dan Gelfa.
Uba batu konchi. Tong nong bong shang yung yang. Tong patok smak delia. Kuyabi just kuna kitanay. Ina kuna marulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Rundi hadonga chikong kabi. Tiska du suki kumpa na bona na gachu. Tuin ko tu. Topada bungkwalya gando nago chuchut. Kabachi kuita hadonga. Yalamo inkapun. Jiloba mulira ni bobo. Wango kumpes ka gang. Ba mamarulira. Yatoka uwan kinkuna ba mulira. Rachikun. Mucha shakpangpa.
People, hear me! Before I present the so-called champion of the Becks with their prize, there is something you must know. The winning rider cheated! Your swoop bike was using a prototype accelerator. Clearly an unfair advantage. Because of this hidden Beck treachery, I'm withdrawing the Vulca's share of the victory prize.
Jawana bota ayuak tahonga cha kanki dora. Kachi kuita hodonga. Topada bungkwalya gando do nago chut. Musha papangpa. Bola wana chitne. Bamuli slemo poda wanga kun bes mulira rabes.
You old fool. Your traditions are nothing to me. I am the wave of the future. If I want to withdraw the prize and sell this woman on the slave market myself, nobody can stop me.
I might have something to say about that, Brejik.
What? Impossible. You were restrained by a neural disruptor. How could you have possibly summoned the will to free yourself?
You underestimate the strength of a Jedi's mind, Brejik. A mistake you won't live to regret.
Vulcus, to me! Kill this woman! Kill the swoop rider! Kill them all!
Well, maybe those bloody Vulcans will think twice next time before trying to keep a Jedi prisoner. And as for you, if you think you can collect me as a prize... Wait, I don't believe this. You're one of the soldiers with the Republic fleet, aren't you? Yes, I'm sure of it. How did you end up racing for these swoop gangs? Save me. Is that what you were trying to accomplish by riding in that swoop race? Well, as far as rescues go, this is a pretty poor example. In case you hadn't noticed, I managed to free myself from that neural restraint collar without your help. In fact, it's more accurate to say that I saved you. Brejik and his Vulkars would have left you for dead if I hadn't stepped into that fight. You're lucky I was here to get you out of this mess. I may have been a prisoner, but a Jedi is never helpless. Maybe you've heard of a little thing called the Force, but I suppose I shouldn't be too hard on you. You did try to save me after all, even if it didn't go quite as planned. So let's get down to business. We're not out of danger yet. If I'm going to figure out a way for us to get off this planet, I need to know what kind of resources we can draw on. First, are we the only two survivors left from the Endar Spire? Carth Onasi is alive? Finally, some good news. Carth is one of the Republic's best soldiers. He's proved himself a hero a dozen times over. And he sent you here to save me. Maybe I misjudged you. Carth wouldn't have sent you if he wasn't confident in your abilities. Forgive me. Despite my Jedi training, I still tend to act a bit rashly sometimes. Please, take me to Carth right away. Between the three of us, I'm sure we can figure out some way to get off this planet before the Sith realize we're here. You cannot win, Revan.
Bastila, you're alive! Finally, things are looking up. Now I just need to figure out a way to get off this planet.
You mean you don't have a plan to get off Taris yet? What have you been doing all this time? I see. Now that I'm back in charge of this mission, perhaps we can start doing things properly. Hopefully our escape from Taris will go more smoothly than when you rescued me from Brejik.
I know you're new at this, Bastila, but a leader doesn't berate her troops just because things aren't going as planned. Don't let your ego get in the way of the real issues here.
That hardly strikes me as an appropriate way of addressing your commander, Carth. I am a member of the Jedi Order, and this is my mission. Don't forget that. My battle meditation ability has helped the Republic many times in this war, and it will serve us well here, I'm sure.
Your talents might win us a few battles, but that doesn't make you a good leader. A good leader would at least listen to the advice of those who have seen more combat than she ever will.
Yes, you're right, of course. I apologize, Carth. This has been a difficult time for me. Of course, I'm happy to listen to your advice. What do you suggest we do?
First off, we can't get hung up on who's in charge. We all need to work together if we want to get off this rock. The answer is out there, we just have to find it.
Well said, Carth. And the sooner we start looking, the better. I've already been a prisoner of the Vulkars, and I don't plan on being captured by the Sith. I think we'll need some help getting off Taris. Maybe if we ask around, one of the locals can help us out. We should probably start by asking around in the cantinas. Is something wrong? You seem as if something's troubling you. A vision? A vision of what? It's strange. Such visions are often a sign of Force sensitivity. I'm not sure. It may be that you have some connection to the Force. It would not be unheard of. When we first met, your natural talent may have fed off my own Force abilities. It is possible that in the excitement of the battle's aftermath, the Force allowed you to witness one of my more intense memories. The Force is complicated. Even I, with all my training, cannot fully understand it yet. This is a matter best left to the wise masters of the Jedi Council. Once we escape Taris, we can seek the guidance of the Council if you wish. They will understand the significance of your vision, if there is any. However, I think it would be best if we all stayed focused on the task at hand right now. We can't afford any distractions. We need to find a way off Taris.
Yes, what's on your mind? I thought I said I don't want to talk about it anymore. I suppose you're right. Fine, then. But I don't know why you're so interested, but here goes. When I think of all the men who betrayed us, the one that stands out above all of them is the one that I respected the most. Saul. With good reason. Admiral Saul Carth is the commander of the entire Sith fleet. He's half the reason Malak has done so well in the war. Saul was my commanding officer back when the Mandalorian Wars first began. He taught me everything about being a soldier, and I looked up to him. Saul approached me before he left. He talked to me about how the Republic was on the losing side and about how I should start thinking of my survival. I know now that he was trying to recruit me into the Sith, but I couldn't have conceived of it back then. I argued with him and he got angry and he left. I never saw him again. Saul was my mentor. He led us to so many victories against the Mandalorians. I mean, even when things looked to be at their worst, I couldn't conceive of it. He couldn't be serious. I was wrong, of course. He not only left us for the Sith, he gave them the codes to bypass our scanners. I remember waking up as the first of the Sith bombers snuck past our defenses and began destroying half of our docked ships. I knew right away what had happened. I mean, I could have stopped him. I could have stopped it all. I blame Saul, not myself. I was stupid and I ignored the danger. He nearly destroyed us all. No, I fought Saul for years now, and if I ever catch up to him, he will regret what he's done. He will regret it. No, it's not. But I don't want to talk about it right now. Let's go.
How can I help? I would like to know what happened after you crashed on Taris. I'm curious as to what you and Carth were doing before we all joined forces. I managed to free myself, as I recall. In fact, if I hadn't been there, Brejik and his thugs might have killed you in that fight. It's probably more accurate to say that I rescued you. I'll admit that I probably wouldn't have been able to free myself if not for the brawl after the Swoop race. I guess I should thank you for that, at least. Actually, your presence at the Swoop track is what I'm curious about. It couldn't have been an easy task to find me there. Yet somehow you managed. You also avoided detection by the Sith, discovered I was a Vulca prisoner, gained sponsorship for the race, and became the Taris Swoop champion. That's quite a resume. Your modesty is admirable. But though others helped, you were the catalyst for these events. When you were chosen to join this mission, I doubt any of us expected this much from you. A Jedi could have done such things, of course, but only by drawing heavily upon the Force. The Force is in all of us, though for most people it's barely a measurable whisper. But there are some individuals outside the Jedi Order that we consider Force-sensitive. It's obvious to me that the Force has been working through you. There is no other explanation for your great success, though I'm not certain what to make of this discovery. Perhaps if you weren't... well, if you were younger, the Jedi might take you for training. But as it is... I'm sorry, I've overstepped my authority. I'm speaking of things that are best left to the Jedi Council. For now, let's just accept the fact that you're gifted. Hopefully, between your abilities, my Jedi training, and the skills of our companions, we can find a way off this planet.
Hey there, what can I do for you? I don't want to talk about Griff and Lena. Just the thought of that space tramp makes my blood boil. Subject's closed as far as I'm concerned. If I'm gonna be any help to you, I can't be worrying about my brother running off with some intergalactic skank. So is there something else you need? Okay, have it your way.
Kin kun no ba muli ra ching kun. Tongai tun kun ching. Ni bobo jimata ni punaje. Dol. Rundi hadonga kuhungabi. Wana kunbes. Chink palamul tong king ba na konkek. Tung ting. Shagji kin lord chawata uma. Kava volpa mulci gumana. King kun shachi king, ni king kun obam.
What?
What?
You're back. Did you manage to get Holden to withdraw the price on my head? He called the bounty off? That's wonderful! I only wish I had something to give you as a reward. Wait a minute, I know. I don't have many credits, but there is something I can give you. It's a family heirloom. It's not much, but it's something. I can never truly repay you for helping me, but you'll always have my thanks for what you did.
Hey, I know you! You're the mysterious stranger, right? Everybody's saying you're gonna fight Bendix Starkiller in an illegal death match. You know, Bendix never lost a match in his life, right? You need to take a look at my weapons and armor. Because of the Sith quarantine, I haven't been able to stock any new inventory, but I've still got some nice items you might be interested in.
I saw you in the Swoop race. Very impressive. You seem like you know how to get results. That's just the kind of person I'm looking for. My name's Candaris Ordo. I work for Davik Kang in the Exchange. The hours aren't great, but they promised me a fortune to work for them. And I have nothing better to do. Mandalorian mercs like me are in high demand. But lately, Davik hasn't been paying me what he promised. I don't like getting cheated. So I figure it's time for me to break the Sith quarantine and get off this backwater planet. I've got a plan to escape Taris, but I can't do it alone. I need someone I know can get the job done to help me. That's where you come in.
You don't need to ally yourself with this person. We should move on while we can.
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to your friend, aren't I? I saw you win that Swoop race and started thinking, anyone crazy enough to race like that is probably crazy enough to break into the Sith military base. I need someone to steal the Sith launch codes from the base. Without those codes, any ship leaving the atmosphere will be disintegrated by the Sith fleet's automated defense guns. Here's the deal. You bring me those launch codes, and I can provide the vehicle to get us off the planet. Davik's flagship, the Ebon Hawk. Not yet. First you bring me the launch codes. Then I'll tell you the rest of my plan. Getting in won't be easy. The Sith base is protected by an encrypted security system. It would take a top-of-the-line astromech droid to slice through it. Lucky for you, I know just the place to get a droid like that. Davik was having one custom built by Janice Nall. Just tell her Candaris sent you, and she'll sell you the droid. Then you can use it to get the launch codes from the Sith base. Davik paid for the droid. but I'm the guy he put in charge of the mission. He won't care how I come up with those codes. Normally I do this myself, but everyone knows who I work for. If I broke into the Sith base, they'd send an army down on Davik's estate to get those codes back. That's why I need you.
I don't sense any deception from him, which is surprising. This may be exactly what we need.
I'm going to wait in Javier's cantina. You come and find me when you've got those launch codes, and I'll make sure we both get off this rock.